Hello again, YouTube. Today I'm going to introduce you to another aspect of my collection. This time we're going to talk about Nars. Again, we're going to talk about eyeshadows because I'm kind of sort of an eyeshadow junkie. So we're going to go through a couple of the colors that I have and that I think that all of you need. A couple of the basics, different finishes, all that other fun stuff. So let's get started. By the way, in case you're all wondering, I actually am wearing a Nars eyeshadow look. I do intend on doing a tutorial on it sometime soon, so keep an eye out for that. Let's start with the singles. Specifically, we're going to go through a couple of the colors. Let's start with colors I'm wearing. Why not, right? Here is a matte. It's actually China Blue, which is a very deep, matte, inky, navy blue color. It's the color I actually have on my lid and on the outer part of my lid. Gorgeous color. Very, very versatile. Very, very good for a smoky eye. Second color we're going to go through. This one is unfortunately discontinued. It's called Liquid Sky. And it is a matte bright blue. It's actually the color I have on my crease. It's a fantastic color. You can still find it on eBay and in other online vendors. You might even be able to contact Nars and ask them if they have any lying around in any of the counters, but I highly recommend this color because it really is a gorgeous, unique color. Next we have another discontinued color, Ecstasy. This one is a light seafoam green color, and this is just a beautiful, beautiful matte shade of seafoam green. If you can find that, definitely get your hands on it. Polar White, which is just your traditional, very similar to Gesso from MAC. It's just a straight up matte white color. And I know you're kind of noticing a theme here. I do kind of own a lot of mattes. That tends to be my favorite finish, only because you get true pigmentation from it. Moving on to the shimmery single eyeshadows that I have. Here is California. And you can kind of see the shimmer there, right? Basically, California is a copper, a brown copper with a bit of a pink tone to it. Makes an awesome smoky eye also if you want to go to the brown family. Just beautiful. Beautiful color to have. Another one that happens to be one of my favorites is Strata. And Strata is a purple that has a gold sparkle to it. Let's see if I can get a light down here so you can maybe see it. You can kind of see it catching the light a little bit, but it's a beautiful light shade of purple that has a gold sparkle to it. And speaking of colors that have a really strong gold sparkle, here's another one, and this one is Galapagos. And there, that one you could see the sparkle in. It's a dark brown with, as you can tell, a gold sparkle to it. And Galapagos actually looks really, really awesome paired with California. And it also looks really great if you want to use Strata on the inner corner of the eye and then Galapagos in the outer corner and the crease. Beautiful combination. Moving on. I'm going to go through my duos now, which I have quite a bit, as you can kind of see by my display back here. But we're going to start with my favorite one, and this one just recently came out. It's called Jolie Poupee, and it's two colors here, both shades of purple. One is a light matte purple, almost a periwinkle color, and then the other one is a iridescent, or rather an iridescent dark sparkling shade of purple to complement. And this one is my favorite only because I adore purple so much. Moving on, this one was actually a gift from my boyfriend for Valentine's Day because he wanted colors that were Valentine's Day appropriate, and he definitely hit the nail on the head with this one. What we have here is Caravaggio, and Caravaggio is a duo of almost like a wine pink color, like a dark, deep shade of magenta. And then to complement it, another iridescent shade of purple. Also another beautiful, beautiful combination. Great if you like drama. Great if you love purples. Moving on. Unfortunately, my very first duo and one of my favorites, Habanero, is missing in action. That one sort of stayed behind at work, but rest assured it's also a beautiful combination, a silver color and a smoky dark. Purpley gray, I guess. It's a good way to describe it. And the reason I brought that up is because Cleo kind of reminds me of it. This one's Cleo, and this one also has a light shade of green, similar to Ecstasy Seafoam Green, also matte. Actually, no, this one looks like it has a bit more of a sparkle to it. And to complement, we have a sparkling deep shade of green with blue tones to it. Cleo's very, very, very aquatic and also really awesome for a smoky eye. Honestly, I feel like you could do smoky eyes with any of these because they're just so amazing. Although, when I hear smoky eye, I do think of this one, and this one was Underworld. And this is like your eyeshadow to wear to the club. This is a silver and also a dark shade of blue-green, sparkly. This one is, both these colors are iridescent and sparkly. Next, Misfit. Misfit is gorgeous. If not for being a duo, you would definitely need to buy this just for having the green color. The green color is amazing. It's sparkling and it's pigmented and it's just a beautiful shade of green. It's one of my favorite shades of green in my collection. Highly, highly recommend it just for the green color. You know, the highlight color is pretty much the same as any highlight color that you might see. Next, we have a pretty famous duo. A lot of people have seen this before. This is rated R. And what you have here is bright blue and bright green. Both colors are sparkly. Both are very pigmented. A lot of people get kind of scared when they see this because they think they can't wear these together, but you can wear these together. They do look amazing. And, you know, where else are you going to get a duo with these two colors? Only Nars. Unfortunately, this one took a tumble. This is Belly Dance. As you can tell, my green sort of bit the dust. But it is a gorgeous shade of hunter green and an aubergine eggplant purple color to complement it. And also very beautiful. Kind of reminds me of Wicked. As in the show Wicked. You know, Green Witch, all that good stuff. Don't ask me why. That's the association I have in my head. This is another edition that came home to me on Valentine's Day from my boyfriend. Once more, another Valentine's type combo. It's Divine. And what we have here is a dark purple and a bright pink. Great combo. Once more. And I think it would be kind of fun to just switch it up a little bit. Imagine a brown on the lid with a pop of pink in the inner corner. Just a thought. Moving on to my last two duos. These are fairly neutral. As you can tell, I do favor bright colors. I do have some neutrals, but most of the time I will go for the more pigmented colors. A lot of the older Nars duos you'll find are more pigmented than the newer duos, which are much more sparkly. As Nars in general has sort of started going in that sparkly sort of direction. But here are two more duos that are very, very neutral. One is Pacifica, right here. And Pacifica is exactly as the name implies, sort of, I guess, kind of nautical. We have a very, very light shade of icy blue and then a dark matte gray. And that's Pacifica. I consider it fairly neutral. And then Marienbad, which is also discontinued, and we just have a matte shade of brown right here. And then a light shade of lavender there as a complementary duo. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed looking at my Nars collection, and be sure to rate and subscribe to my videos. Bye guys!